Hello there. Nice to meet you. Is this Michelle's number?
Who is this?
That means it's correct, right? Great. Thank you so much for everything.
I don't recall doing anything being appreciated from a stranger. Who are you really?
I'm Ryan's new wife.
What? New wife?
I've been wanting to contact you for so long. I mean, it's like I stole Ryan from you, right? So I thought I should properly apologize. But he told me I didn't need to do anything, and he stopped me. He said you were really bitter about the divorce and might take it out on me. But I convinced him that woman to woman, we should clear the air.
Wait a minute. So you're saying you're Ryan's affair partner?
That's right. I know this must be awkward for you, but I really wanted to reach out.
So you're the one. I see.
I'm sure you already know, but Ryan and I have been dating for about a year and we both got serious, so we had to divorce him so we could get married.
I couldn't get information about the affair partner, so I didn't know about you.
He was protecting me from you. He said you were really angry during the divorce proceedings. He didn't want you to direct that anger toward me.
So what exactly do you want, contacting me as my ex-husband's affair partner?
Oh, don't be so cold. I just wanted to greet you and apologize. That's why I contacted you. It's like professional courtesy, you know. I mean, we're both women who loved the same man. I thought maybe we could be mature about this.
After staying silent all this time?
That's because he told me not to. He wanted to protect me, so please understand. He said the divorce was really messy and you were saying some pretty harsh things. I didn't want to make things worse for him.
I find the very concept of having an affair with a married man incomprehensible.
When love strikes, you just can't stop it. I never planned for this to happen, you know, but Ryan and I just had this incredible connection. He told me he'd never felt anything like it before.
Then I'll accept your apology, but please pay me compensation.
Compensation?
Of course, since you were having an affair with a married man, I have the right to demand compensation from you.
Nice try, but that won't work. I heard everything from him. He told me you agreed not to demand compensation during the divorce. There are no secrets between him and me.
No secrets? I see. So you're saying you know everything about him and still decided to be with him.
Of course, I accepted everything about him and married him. That's what real love is, isn't it? We filed our marriage certificate this morning, so thanks so much for divorcing him. I know it must have been hard for you, but I'm really grateful. Now I can finally live a happily married life with him. I'll be happy enough for the both of us. He deserves someone who truly appreciates him. I got to say hello, so I'll say goodbye for now.
Did you really contact me just to say hello?
That's right. I thought I should thank you, too. It was such a long divorce mediation, wasn't it? So I thought you must be tired and wanted to comfort you. Ryan told me how difficult you were being during the process. He always tells me I'm an angel with this kind of thoughtfulness.
I don't think that's something you should say about yourself. And angels don't have affairs. This just seems like you're trying to gloat.
Oh, you caught me? Maybe just a little bit. You've been hogging him all this time. This much is okay, right? I mean, I waited so patiently for you two to sort things out. Well then, I'm going dress shopping for our wedding anniversary dinner. He's taking me somewhere really special tonight. So goodbye.
Ashley, sorry to bother you when you're busy. Thank you so much for your help with the divorce proceedings.
Hi, Michelle. I just finished another case and was taking it easy. It's a fact that my idiot brother caused you trouble, and as a lawyer, I couldn't forgive what he did either, so it's fine. Did you see Ryan's face when the divorce was finalized? It was so satisfying.
It was a face I could only see because you worked on all the legal matters for me when I knew nothing. I still can't believe how quickly everything moved once you took over. Sorry for asking you to be my divorce lawyer when you're his sister.
Honestly, I'd rather have a sister like you than that kind of brother, so I was glad to be on your side. Family doesn't excuse terrible behavior.
Thank you so much. Actually, someone claiming to be Ryan's affair partner contacted me earlier.
What? On the day after the divorce? That's incredibly tasteless, even for someone associated with my brother.
She said she contacted me to greet and apologize, but honestly, it just seemed like gloating to me. She kept talking about how happy they are and how he never treated me the way he treats her.
Someone who has affairs must be living in a fantasy world. Did she really think you'd want to hear about their relationship?
She said they got married this morning, her and Ryan.
Remarried the day after divorce? Oh, seriously, what is that idiot brother thinking? That's not romantic, that's just reckless.
So, when I said if she wanted to apologize, she could pay compensation, she said it was invalid because we promised not to demand compensation. She seems to know everything about what was decided in the divorce mediation, every detail, every agreement we made.
Really? We prioritized a quick divorce, so we didn't press the compensation issue, but... Michelle, do you have time now?
I'm super free.
Want to grab dinner together? We can talk specifics there. I have some ideas about this situation.
Yes, please. I could really use some advice on how to handle this.
I'll come pick you up at your place after I leave the office. We can go to that Italian place you mentioned liking.
I guess I should have married the sister instead of the brother.
No good. If you married me, that will still come along.
True, that was one of the reasons for divorce after all that.
I've cut ties, so it doesn't matter to me, but blood relation doesn't change. I really hate how cunning and cowardly he is. He manipulates situations to make himself look like the victim. Because you gathered evidence and stuff, we could proceed with the divorce advantageously and you could get away.
Toward the end, when I told myself it was for evidence gathering, it actually became fun. It felt like solving a puzzle, documenting all his lies. Anyway, I'll get ready and wait downstairs at my apartment.
Okay, I'll get there in 20 minutes, driving fast while properly observing the speed limit.
All right, drive safely.
Hello, Michelle. It's Anna, Ryan's current wife.
What do you want from me now?
Well, you weren't living a happy life with Ryan, were you? So I thought I'd share some of my happiness with you.
Share happiness? I'm refreshed from the divorce and quite happy, so don't worry about it.
Come on, you're just putting on a brave face. A woman's greatest happiness is being loved by a man, right? You got divorced and have a hole in your heart. You're just pretending to be happy to cover it up. I can tell from your cold responses that you're bitter.
Don't speculate about other people's happiness.
Ryan and I are having the best newlywed life. Every day when he comes home from work, he brings me presents.
Presents when he comes home from work?
He said he never felt like buying you presents, but he wants to give me presents. That's how much he loves me. That's what Ryan told me. Shows how loved I am. He says seeing my face light up when I get a gift is the highlight of his day. The day before yesterday, he got me a new bag from my favorite brand. Finding it online, I just casually mentioned that I wanted it, and he caught every word. That's love, isn't it? He even remembered the exact color I wanted.
That never happened once before.
He told me he never had someone worth spoiling before. The day after we got married, he bought me roses.
How cliché.
Cliche or not, the thoughtfulness of giving them is what matters. 24 red roses, and he had them arranged in a crystal vase. He said he wanted our first week of marriage to be perfect. Yesterday, he even brought lots of cakes from a cake shop that's a bit far away that I said I wanted to try. He drove for an hour each way just to get them for me. He said, I can't eat this all. But it was so delicious we ate it all together. We fed each other like a real couple should. He's so romantic. Everything I always dreamed of.
You really do seem happy, but buying presents every day like that, he must be running out of money.
You're so right. Even with an annual income of 200,000, right? So I suggested that instead of presents, let's have a big honeymoon. And I mean, material things are nice, but experiences together are what really matter. So today we went to a travel agency to plan our honeymoon. I'm thinking somewhere tropical, maybe the Maldives or Bora Bora.
Honeymoon?
Well, apparently you and Ryan never went on a honeymoon, so he said he's always wanted to go on one. He was so sad when he told me about it. Did you really love Ryan? If you really loved him, you'd do what he wants, right? Normally, a honeymoon is like the most basic thing newlyweds do.
There are couples who can't go on honeymoons for various reasons. In our case, there was a reason we couldn't go on a honeymoon. Because we spent money on the wedding instead of a honeymoon.
Wedding! Oh, right. There was a honeymoon plan that included a wedding ceremony, too. So we decided to have our wedding ceremony at the same time. I always dreamed of a destination wedding, so I am super happy. Ryan said he wants to give me everything he couldn't give you. We were looking at beach resorts where we can have the ceremony at sunset. Should I send you an invitation?
Why would I attend my ex-husband and his affair partner's wedding?
You're right. You'd explode with jealousy. It would be too painful for you to see how happy we are.
I wouldn't explode.
Since it's a honeymoon plan, it'll just be me and him at the wedding, actually. Just the two of us exchanging vows under the stars. So romantic, right? Like something out of a movie. Anyway, since I couldn't invite you, I at least want to share our happiness, so I'll send you photos. I'll make sure to get lots of pictures of us looking blissful.
No, thank you. I divorced Ryan and have no relation to him anymore, so please don't worry about me.
Thanks for divorcing him so I could be super happy. Thanks for doing it for me. You really did me the biggest favor ever.
Haven't you heard the reason for the divorce?
Huh? Oh, the divorce reason was that his affair with me was discovered and he divorced you to marry me, right? That's what Ryan told me happened.
Well, that's wrong.
Wrong? What's wrong?
The biggest reason for divorcing him was his debt.
Debt?
He has $200,000 in debt. That was one of the major causes of the divorce.
Huh? 200,000 in debt? Wait, that's his annual income. Why would he have so much debt?
Oh, and he actually doesn't have an annual income.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. He's currently an unemployed man with no income.
Wait, he said he works at a major IT company. He leaves for work every morning in a suit. He even complains about his boss and coworkers.
Well, he did get hired there once. We actually met and married at the same IT company, but after we got married, he quit to become independent.
Independent? He became a CEO?
He tried to start a company, but various things didn't work out, and it fell through. I supported what he wanted to do, and I continued working at my pre-marriage company after marriage. So there were no income or financial problems. At first, I believed in his dream and supported him financially.
Wait, so what happened? He got another job, right?
No, he went to a couple of job interviews but got rejected by about 2 companies, and I guess his heart was broken because he stopped doing anything. He said the job market was against him and that no one appreciated his skills.
Then what's this job he goes to every day? He leaves every morning. He even talks about meetings and deadlines.
Probably the casino. He used to call going to the casino going to work. He'd make up elaborate stories about his projects and clients.
Casino? That's just playing around. Wait, what about the presents, the money? He's been spending hundreds of dollars every day.
That's why I told you, he has $200,000 in debt.
You're lying. He was living off borrowed money? All those romantic gestures were bought with borrowed money?
The debt got so out of hand that debt collectors were about to come to our house, so he confessed about the debt to try to borrow money from me, and that's when I found out about it. That's when I realized our entire marriage had been built on lies. I decided on divorce and applied for it, but he absolutely didn't want to divorce and threw a tantrum, so the long mediation began.
The divorce mediation took so long, not because of our affair, and he threw a tantrum about not wanting to divorce? Ryan did that?
Of course he wouldn't want to let go of a wife earning $200,000. Even with his debt, his lifestyle was guaranteed. I was basically his personal ATM for years. But during the divorce mediation, he revealed his affair and negotiated like it was his last trump card, saying he'd agree to divorce if I didn't demand compensation. He acted like he was doing me a favor by cheating on me.
Maybe it wasn't for me, but he was actually trying to continue his marriage with you? Was I just leverage in his divorce strategy?
But early divorce was my priority, so I accepted those conditions and the divorce was finalized. I just wanted out of that nightmare as quickly as possible. After he gave up completely, he switched to you and is probably living by creating new debt elsewhere. Credit cards, personal loans, maybe even loan sharks by now. I don't understand his thought process anymore.
But I didn't know any of this. He just told me you were cold and selfish and never supported his dreams. He said you were holding him back from success.
But you're amazing, Anna. You accepted everything about him and married him.
No, I didn't know about the debt. I thought I was marrying a successful IT executive. I quit my job because he said he wanted to take care of me.
Your honeymoon will probably be funded by debt, too, and your destination wedding will probably be paid for with debt, but please be happy. Maybe you can max out some credit cards together, make it extra romantic. You don't need to share happiness with me, so don't worry about it. More importantly, I'm going to demand compensation from you again.
Why are you demanding compensation from me? I'm as much of a victim as you are.
I talked it over with my lawyer afterwards. The promise not to demand compensation was only between Ryan and me, and you weren't included in that, so I can demand it from you. You actively participated in destroying my marriage, so you bear responsibility.
Wait, that's impossible. I married a man earning $200,000, so I quit my job and became a housewife. I gave up my career for this. I don't have any income now.
I don't care about your circumstances. My lawyer will contact you again, so please respond accordingly. You should have done your research before destroying someone's marriage. Oh, and you shouldn't be rude to the lawyer, because she's Ryan's sister.
Ryan's sister is a lawyer? Wait, his sister helped with your divorce?
She doesn't get along with Ryan at all, so she definitely won't be on your side. If you're married, she's technically your sister-in-law now, so you'll need to greet her anyway, right? She knows all about his lies and schemes. What was it you said? Oh yes, professional courtesy. Well then, I'll excuse myself.
Michelle, please help me. Please ask Ryan's sister to be my lawyer.
What happened?
I want to get divorced. I want your Ryan's sister to be my divorce lawyer. Everything you said was true and so much worse.
That's impossible. Do you even have money to pay a lawyer?
Of course I don't have that kind of money. All my savings are gone too.
Gone?
He said that after marriage, it becomes joint marital property, so he withdrew all my savings without permission and used it for debt payments. He said it was for our honeymoon. He cleaned out my account the day after we got married.
That's terrible.
This isn't someone else's problem. You pushed this plague onto me. I don't want him anymore, so I'm returning him. You knew exactly what kind of person he was.
I refuse. If I take him back, that thing comes with him.
Huh? What thing? You mean the debt?
No, I mean his parents.
His parents?
Haven't you met them yet? Don't worry, I think they'll want to meet you soon, so you better prepare yourself.
Prepare? What could be worse than the debt?
That's the original reason why he got into debt.
What do you mean?
You don't think he'd rack up $200,000 in debt just from our living expenses and his entertainment money, do you? He was sending money to his parents, $3,000 every month.
3,000 to his parents?
His parents demanded it. They were living off that money. They said if we wouldn't live with them, we had to send money.
Live together?
It was decided without my knowledge that if he couldn't send money, we'd have to live together. They basically held our marriage hostage. There's more to it. The wedding venue was booked at their hometown without permission, packed with his parents' demands. Thanks to that, the money we'd saved for our honeymoon was spent on wedding costs.
Wait, where are his parents?
A plane ride away. By the way, most of my relatives and friends are in the area, so when we had to limit our guest list, the balance between my guests and his guests became awkward, and his parents looked down on me and laughed at me. That's my only wedding memory. They treated me like I wasn't good enough for their precious son.
Didn't he object to anything?
He calls them mommy and daddy and adores them.
Mommy? Daddy? He's a grown man!
After the wedding, I was shocked by the bill. His parents had changed plans and added options without permission, making it expensive. But we had to pay for everything. They upgraded the flowers, the cake, the decorations, everything. We tried to use our remaining small savings for at least a domestic honeymoon, but... He told mommy and daddy all our plans, and it ended up being a family trip with his parents, him and me. Of course, we paid for everything. We had booked a nice room for our honeymoon, but his parents used it, and my only honeymoon memory is being the driver. I drove them around to tourist spots while they even criticized my driving.
You're kidding. So Ryan comes with debt and toxic family members? This is like a nightmare that keeps getting worse.
Even after marriage, there were constant problems with his parents, and he never changed, so I'd been thinking about divorce for a long time. But I didn't have any lawyer connections, so I contacted his sister as a last resort, and she became my ally. She was the only family member who saw through his act.
This is hell. Please, Michelle, save me from hell. I'll pay compensation, so please take him and his parents back.
It's not good to push unwanted things onto other people.
This isn't a happy life. Only an unhappy married life awaits me. Speaking of which, when we were planning the honeymoon, he said he wanted to invite at least his parents. Maybe he was planning to bring them on the honeymoon as well?
That's highly likely, but it's not my problem anymore. I have procedures for buying a condo now, so excuse me.
Buying a condo?
Well, I earn $200,000 a year, and I got rid of my debt-ridden husband, so I thought it was a good opportunity to buy a condo.
Wait, I'll do anything. I'm good at housework. So please let me stay in that condo or hire me as your housekeeper. I can cook, clean, anything you need.
I'm not generous enough to get along with my ex-husband's affair partner. You chose this yourself, so please figure it out on your own. Goodbye, then. Please go through my lawyer from now on.
Please help me. I don't want to go to hell.
In the end, Anna applied for divorce but was not accepted and had to return to work at her previous company to make a living. She's apparently living a life far from happiness, paying me compensation while slowly saving money for divorce mediation. My ex-husband's debt has increased, and he's strangling himself, and when he tried to contact me for money through his sister, she rejected him completely. His parents, who no longer receive their monthly money transfers, are apparently living in extreme poverty.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.